will be that first pick. Officio reading off a few of the ones we've seen.
Kaiser would be the normal one, but this is actually the first time we get a Sion first pick. Something spicy from the bot lane. It's Draven.
All right, what percentage
plays in the regular
what percentage
season,
would you give me on Varus then? Because I think it's between those two probably.
They can bat themselves in any late game troubles, and a Thresh and Rise on the side of Team Vitality.
All right, so Vitality getting of the champions already selected here by RNG, plus the way that they have been playing the game. Uzi, obviously giving a shout out to the crowd.
Gragas support it is.
Lee Sin being locked in for Karsa.
And this is one of the players that you get very excited for a Lee Sin. Ah, you got your 70% Officio. Congratulations.
Let's go. This is fights everywhere.
Whenever Vitality needs something spicy in the bot lane, it's Draven.
All right, plus we have a very quick lock in here. Xin Zhao into Lee Sin. Xin Zhao, especially if you can get any sort of early gold, is a very good duelist, can win the 1v1 heads up. Lee Sin has the advantage, of course, of the mobility, though. A lot better jungle possibilities as far as gank pathways. So Karsa definitely does have a lot of options.
But look at RNG's comp. Like, it is insanely strong, massive front line, tons of engage. Draven does not have a dash against Uzi's Tristana, but they got ganked very early on by Karsa. They had to blow summoners, Jack Troll died. It kind of fell apart from there and Uzi won the lane. So I think they were already trying to check what information can we get early. Kick is actually coming down. They're gonna kill the ward here. He's not showing, oh, he actually showed.
Yeah, I mean,
even as
soon as Vitality killed that ward, we have actually seen so many. Never mind. This is more interesting because this is something that normally you only see in solo queue. Is Sion actually farming up the blue buff and Gromp at the same time? Because you get so much life back from the auto attacks as a zombie, you start out with a lot of golden experience. This is such a cool way for Vitality to pull this out against RNG too early. Now he's level 3. Now you can go to Officio.
Got another wave crashing in. Ming looks like to be the focus. Teleport on the bot lane could turn Vitality away. 2 shots on the Jack Troll. Heal comes out from Attila. Oh, the Void Seeker! Uzi is a god!
Oh, nobody blocks the W here. Uzi finds the counter on the way out. With a bit of a change of plans.
Yeah, hoping to find Karsa possibly squeaking into a lane. Letme's pushing forward on, still has flash for himself. Nice searing charge to get to safety, but he may still have the flash. Goes in for the attacks. He's going to go ahead and just stay for this one. Yeah, and the kill to Kikis. Let it too much, and now it's probably going to be a dance around the dragon, unless they just give up the pressure.
Karsa is not done.
Oh, Jack Troll! You don't want the honey fruit that bad, buddy! Jack Troll goes down, a kill picked up for Ming.
Here's what's happening for Vitality. They're basically saying, as a team, we can't win late game, guys. All in bot lane, but do it all the time.
Ooh, very nice. Frozen Tomb, that's Kikis. Could be going down, and yes!
They keep getting caught on the way out, too, after their passes through bottom lane. This is...
in that lane, and here, little love towards the top side of the map, and RNG is going to stay on the other side for now, pushing bot as they put pressure on to Cabashard. We'll call the Forge God here to get the minions and him off the turret.
Yeah, so this is like a swap now from Vitality. They're not just aiming to kill the bot lane, they're actually going top.
It's not.
Attila!
Gonna be dove pretty hard here. He gets the flash out, actually a few more hits. The heal coming through. Attila does cash in there. Big money for the Draven. They want to attack. Karsa's just on the left. Let's track Jack Troll's target. He does get Karsa. They're going to actually be able to hit in Xiaoku as well. He's trying to crawl himself to safety. Jack Troll under the turret. Taking aggro, goes down as the Forge God comes out. One's knocked up as Attila hits the ground. Can't fire in any more damage. And here comes Unstoppable Onslaught. Uzi gets hit. Half of HP comes in, and Jizuki and the team, they miss the Realm Warp, and they can't even get in as they chase Uzi. It really wouldn't have helped, but Jizuki is going hard. The overload just soared, and Vitality cannot get the kill. They go deeper for Letme, and that's going to lose them. Kikis, what's this going to be worth for Vitality? Very good as they take down Karsa as well. And what chaos that Vitality thrives in.
And a key Rift Herald activation. They get a hard push with this one. Get the secondary turret out of mid lane. What drive? You could see the...
He's staying topside. Jack Troll is in the river roaming around bot lane.
Always finding Jack Troll in these weird spots, but they are on to Letme. He is getting dove over and over this game. Vitality has their scuba gear on for the top laner, and Letme's down again.
Count them, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 kills for Attila, and it's not done yet. They can't go no rib.
Decimating smash into Xiaohu on the top. Karsa, however, creeping in.
Yeah, Vitality needs to be careful when they're doing stuff on the map. On the other side, Jizuke can't do anything top side because RNG will punish him. And he knows this right now. He's being very patient, but then he steps forward.
He does step out a step too far. Throws the shield down from Seraph's Embrace, but it's only going to be so long for the team to do things on the other side of the map. A nice run, though. The dance around. Jizuke almost coming up with a kill in the 2v1, but Karsa comes up with a quick kick.
What we talked about here, like after Jizuke got caught in side lane, they said, okay, playing 1v1 is difficult. We think RNG can punish us here, so we just grew. Like, it is actually not always the most optimal way to play this early on in the game. Oh, let's see what happens here.
Cabo Shard, Ring of Frost locks him down for a moment. Jack Troll gets Ming with the play, and they hook Xiaohu. He's forced to do Frozen Tomb on himself. Sanyos will be there after as well as he goes low. Karsa forced out with the safeguard. Beautiful hook out of Xiaohu as he's finally available. Ming goes down after. Vitality's on fire. Karsa's taking damage from Cabo Shard as he flashes forward. The Soul Furnace takes him down, and they are going to be able to push only a little bit. No waves are with them. It's like
Jack Troll landing them over and over. Xiaohu was the recipient of many of them.
He wasn't thinking about that. It was Scion, Thresh, and Rise for those first three picks. They let RNG
Here we go, mid.
Attila in, and now Attila gets pinched very hard in the mid lane as he gets a little too comfortable.
Everyone will just back away. They're trying to collapse on them now. Kikis is not here. Vitality, you're only 3 players.
Karsa now coming in, home guards from the top lane. Turret's going down. Jack Troll not looking too good in this situation as he will fall, and these small kills going over to RNG.
Next team fight, where your AD carry is still ahead, the Lissandra is not too scary. If you win that fight, you take the entire game. They don't want to slow down. They want to continue the pressure.
That overshield built up on Bloodthirster allows Attila to stand still a little bit more. One of Draven's pain points. Gotta know where the axes are going. A nice hook onto Karsa, beautifully stopping the hit onto Jizuke. They get a quick kill onto him, turning the fight now onto RNG. They are getting wiped off the map, and Vitality's putting on a game clinic right now. Ming tries to get the body slam back in, but he puts himself into a bad spot. He gets locked down. A double kill on the spell flux coming in for Jizuke. It's only Uzi trying to fire in the damage, but it is all for nothing. The inhibitor's going down, and Vitality is looking for the next.
And Vitality with the individual outplays against one of the best teams in the world. They're going to be able to do it. Teleport goes in.
Entirety of Vitality now against Uzi, but he can't do much. The gun is locked, but it's not loaded enough. Vitality pick up the win over Royal Never Give Up.
And that's how you play League of Legends in Europe. You pick a Draven against Uzi, you fail. In this case, could also be Xayah if they actually value this with all the AD carry bans.
I do think that an
giant vision advantage for your team in fights is so huge, and it's so hard for traditional team fighting teams.
Of a Nocturne as the jungler, that is huge for a mid lane assassin like LeBlanc.
And that's actually why I don't like the Syndra pick here. I think LeBlanc is one of the good answers against Syndra because of the gank setup you do have. And as you highlighted with Nocturne, also Shen, game.
And you just grab Skarner into a double spell shield team to start. Nocturne and
Sivir baby.
Have it. Hecarim for Licorice. I believe going towards that top side. He played that into Aatrox during, what is it, the Gauntlet?
Yep.
Regionals coming in, so that worked out very well for him. And we're
Skarner, not just his lane opponent, with the extra speed, it makes it difficult for Skarner to land his E. And that's where Skarner's crowd control.
Oh, look at mid lane.
Mid lane, though,
nice damage to start things off. Crown very low, a few more auto attacks coming in, and it's gonna be first blood for Jensen in the mid lane.
He gets it, he gets out alive as well. Had to ban it. Like, it was a big problem for his team in the pick and ban phase. He's picked it up, but he's never really been able to perform on the champion. And now he's struggling already in this game.
All right, Licorice very low.
Not looking good. Doesn't have that flash, remember. Goes down, and that's going to be a kill coming in for Haru.
Very wisely to get some back off of the feather.
Now, you have level 6 on Skarner. Oh, top lane all in.
Giant goes down.
Quick onslaught from Licorice. Juve still has World Ender. Throws that ult down if he really needs to. And he'll get himself
He's going to go for it after it times out.
Doesn't have too much mana there. Takes 2 shots, 3 shots. That turret is heated up. Licorice goes down.
Too early. Licorice knew what he had to do. Definitely a misplay from Licorice, who he saw it in his eyes. A little bit too risky.
Paranoia over beautifully onto Crown. His flash is down, and again 0-2-0 for Crown in the mid lane as Svenskeren picks this one up. And shield for Sneaky throws down on the hunt as well, so they have an ultimate missing there. Svenskeren actually pinches now, pincering from the top side. Jensen over the wall if he can deliver the damage. Sven almost going down. He's able to get out. Now they try to turn on the Ruler. Haru's taking a bit more. Cloud9 looks a bit scattered, and this one is Zazel throws down the stopwatch. Licorice from the outside. The ultimate in from the horse. And he's going to take down Ruler first. More kills to come in. Cube throws down World Ender. Everybody scattering from Cloud9, and Cube is going to now try to route them behind the turret. Yeah, not much of a wave there for Gen G.
Cube doesn't have his ultimate, though, because he used it to chase Sneaky. And in all of that chaos, Cloud9 actually got a kill. Fire's going for the AoE team fight, but now we might have a confrontation mid.
Yeah, if they can rotate mid here, it's also a good place to set down the Rift Herald, as long as they can actually get to the wave first and stop Jensen from killing it instantly.
Assist pings from Gen G topside, knowing there's going to be a bit of action mid. They go right on the Crown. Stopwatch buys time for Haru as he looks for a target. No priority. Mid laner's going to go down right in front of his eyes. Yeah. As we come up on 20 minutes, Baron will be the next thing to jockey for position. As long as we get this top turret or top lane down. Oh, mid lane immediately, and you gotta be paranoid if you're Crown right now. 0-4-0 as Cloud9 continue to pressure mid lane.
Yep, Svenskeren and Jensen are still on the warpath too, looking for Core JJ and Haru chasing out of their Mountain Drake stacking. It is always so important because that means the Baron burns down so quickly. Jensen's in a brush looking for Crown.
Oh, there's the damage. Chain's gonna lock in. It won't be the kill, though. Here comes Svenskeren with the nail in the coffin for Crown. Zazel almost gets Haru on the exit of his stand united, and Cloud9 is able to pick up these kills in the face of Gen G.
Important, because they're the ones who will jump in first, but still, they're sitting in this area. They need a pick to stop C9 from snowballing.
And this is a game that can only get better for C9 once they get that Baron. Obviously, it's good, but there is no wave clear on the side of Gen G, so once those minions start flowing in, the players are going to flow as well, and Cloud9 here on the back of the engage from Svenskeren. He's low, he's down, and that's a shutdown for Haru. They get the kill, however, back on a Core JJ. That's the utility gone. The shields need to be there for Gen G, and QB is swinging away, throwing the haymakers in the middle of the fight, but he's turned away by Cloud9. Licorice is on the charge, tries to throw down the speed, but he gets pushed back from the scatter.
That was a critical knockback from Crown there to stop the bleeding, but the damage has been done. Cloud9 now on Baron, and this should be theirs.
There's no TB from QV. Crown is low on HP, he's walking back. Ruler is the only member who can do anything, but no ulti or flash. There's no way. He cannot stop this. C9, they win the fight. They get the Baron. What a performance.
Oh, what is the right choice? Do you let Cloud9 just keep pushing? Right now, it's going to be hard. We said that wave clear isn't there for Gen G. Jensen now working on the bot side. The 1-3-1 from Cloud9. Very textbook as they're keeping themselves safe. Good call on the flash, making sure Sneaky is safe is imperative in these fights. On the hunt gives him a little bit of a move in that steroid or speed, but he can be caught by this Gen G team. They're playing it very respectful here, and it looks like Jensen takes a bit too much damage. Stand United activated to the bot side, and Gen G may feel like they have a bit of room to work with here, but they stay in base.
When you fall behind against all these long-range engaged champs, he's limited in what he can do.
And he already has to look at half of the team buying a ton of magic resistance. Paranoia goes off as Svenskeren and Licorice are both into the middle of the fight. That's going to be big damage onto Ruler. Core JJ's trying to do what he can to split up the fight. Ruler down on your bottom left, firing in the damage is Sneaky now in a very bad spot. Cube's got a good hit there as that's Ruler's kill to be picked up. Haru falls, and Gen G look at Cloud9 for a few more kills, but want to save the base as well. Fog of War, and he's going to be able to run out of base right down the lane to meet his team.
So they didn't actually go for the engage here. Ruler without flash, of course, is the target. Licorice is moving around the flank here. He will get spotted by this ward in the river. But here we go.
Paranoia goes down. Licorice is going to be the first one in. Stand United goes on to him. Crown's very low as he gets two members of Cloud9 immediately. Haru is able to get himself into the middle and disrupt Svenskeren and the rest of the team. And there is the kill. Crown still going to be able to deliver damage. We're looking at Genji on the bot side as they drop Svenskeren. And now Cloud9, who had the initiation on the fight. The use of Svenskeren's ultimate cannot lock down the kills they need.
Hey,
teleport.
Happen. Baron's going to be going low, down to just below half right now. Haru's going to be there. Smite is up for him, but Flash is not. They're turned away immediately as Licorice is in the front of the fight, being the meat wall. Haru's gone, no 50-50. Sneaky picks up Baron. Genji's getting run out of the river, and there goes Licorice. Right into the fight. It's going to be Zeyzal locking down onto Cuvee. Cuvee falls. Cloud9 can look for the Nexus.
They have a bit of doubt, but counter punch here from Cloud9. Back to the Baron. They started up immediately, and with those kills, they will push inside the base.
Oh, they got everything. They finally get it. It wasn't a big team fight in the end. It was just catching individual members at that Baron. But C9, fantastic early game, fantastic mid game, and they finish it here.
Coming out swinging from the beginning. 13-5, 36 minutes in. Cloud9 puts the finishing touches on the Nexus turrets, and the Nexus will follow. Cloud9 takes down Genji.
And they do it with their
potential in creating those advantages with the hooks over and over again. Urgot does make it through, and he's locked in for Cabochard.
We know they can win late game against Vitality. Problem is, can they get there?
All right, give me percentages on round.
Cannon standing behind Attila here and the team as they talk to Jizuke on the lock-in. And he
not
gets him
100%.
Tristan.
Vitality, which is smart because he doesn't really play it, and Ambition might steal his pick.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I think that is kind of a good double.
Kick is just when he joined Vitality, but it's obviously been nerfed ever since, and that's why it's kind of fallen out. And it's not going to be Tron this time out. Oh, we got a Malzahar.
I was going to say, Crown won the World Championship primarily with the Malzahar, having the built-in spell shield to help him.
Board for gold. Statistically, as a team, Genji, interesting stat. 75% of the time, they are sharing an equal, wait a minute, top lane gank on a Cuvee. He doesn't have much say about this. And Fear Beyond Death, we'll have to ask him if he was scared on that one when he comes back up.
Cuvee into the wall during the knockup. He can't dodge the ultimate. Here we go, the mid lane is
Crowd
next.
hit. Seeing the blade goes in as well. He tries to get the null zone over onto Suzuki, but there's the kill for Jack Troll, and it starts for Crowd.
Edge there, and that's a lot of burst damage with Tristana. Especially considering he can follow up on Leona very effectively.
Oh, Jack Troll not looking good. The sun may be in their eyes, but man, they look good. And Genji's gonna be able to drop Jack Troll real quick in the river.
And Cabochard is between two turrets.
Easily pressuring. They're gonna get Rift Herald as well from that top side. So first turret blood, Rift Herald towards mid, pressure onto Crown, and now Cabochard is drawing a 2v1 fight that he may be able to take. It's gonna be a good lockdown there as Core JJ helps get the concussive blows in, but mid's gonna go down as a result of this. Actually stop slow to drop that bottom turret.
That's pretty big here for Genji. Kill top, get a turret bot lane, do not lose the mid turret with the Rift Herald. I think it's a lot of small wins that suddenly combined become a pretty big win for them here in the early game.
Yeah, and then critically, solo gold given to over to Ruler there. Cabochard, though, wants revenge.
Purged out. He's got the knees going. Cuve's low, and there's the Fear Beyond Death. Kick is on that warrior. No tank for him, obviously, so he has taken some hits from Ambition to start things off. Kikis has to be quick in these fights. And now it's going to be Jizuke onto Crown. Kick is just missing on the Sonic Wave, and there's an undertow to hit him. Safeguard's not going to be able to be used. He is suppressed, and Kikis goes down as he bites off more than he can chew. A flash over's quick. Jizuke keeps himself alive, but no. Yes, the distortion back, and the Glacial Fissure sinks him underground.
And it is a pretty similar state. Now Cabochard's coming up the river.
Very slow behind. Knockback Core JJ low, and he gets locked in.
Oh, the Fear!
Fear Beyond on death. Nice ace in the hole there by Cabochard. He is just not missing. Disdain's back to hit for Ruler to go down. Attila gets a kill on that one, and it's going to be Kickus helping the team take down mid-turret one after the other. Vitality continues to find priority targets.
Throwback for number 2 on the Ruler. What a critical setup here on Baron. Ambition now is the lone hope.
Cena's blade onto Crown. He gets another grasp on. Oh my god, the moment Crown blinks, he's down. As Vitality absolutely turns and shock and awe, Cuvée won't be making it too far as he goes down. A double kill for Kickus. Everybody's left out to dry here. Jack Troll gets himself to a good spot, but this over and over again is giving vision to Vitality in a possible start on Baron.
Cuvée is split pushing for Genji in the bottom lane right now, so Vitality are trying to make him burn the teleport to join them by starting this Baron that's sustaining several members low health though.
They hit a ward in the Baron pit, so they got a little bit of vision there on the side of Genji. They know they have to go in. Killer instinct from Ruler absolutely deletes the Juke. How does Vitality answer to this? Ambition's on the side. He's very low, and it doesn't look like they fully want to go in. Genji wants to get a little wave priority and get this map moving.
But look at Ruler again. He knows no one can get to him right now.
Ooh, Void Seeker just missing onto Kick.
If you lose here as Genji, you're out of worlds. 100%, no chance to get a second seed. They need to win these late game fights here.
Ooh, flash for flash. Jack Troll onto Ruler, but Ruler has the position to go hard now. Cuvée pushed back and a lot of damage over onto the side of Genji. They may have to reconsider the fight. Nice nether grasp over onto Jack Troll, but he goes right back in and says, I'll have another. Kickus takes down Cuvée. It's now a 1 for 2, a 3 kill now. Attila's going for it. He says, king me. One more reset as he jumps forward.
They have a minion wave. They can go right down mid lane. Kickus is actually chasing Ruler off, trying to stop his recall. I think Vitality want to push inside for the victory.
That was the fight Genji had to win to stay in the World Championship. Vitality are pushing in with the Tristana and the minions. 30 seconds on Crown, 30 seconds on Ambition. They're going to do it.
The Nexus is going down. Kick is joining his team now. It's all up to Ruler. Can he measure this game out for a victory of Genji? Everything is against him. And Vitality, the life they have brought to the European LCS is immense. They shock and awe Genji. They shock and awe worlds. And Vitality will take down Genji.
It was the first one that came to mind in terms of a very safe engage. One of the strongest supports in the game right now, and I'm sure that Zeyzal is
interesting because when Sneaky was put in this situation, he also defaulted back to a Sivir pick. So I wonder,
as a means of dealing with it. And while you don't win the lane, you really don't lose it, and you can act as a rabbit for themselves and put it in the mid lane, or they just let it through.
Well, right now, Lee Sin being grabbed. That's, of course, going to go to Karsa, one of the very best junglers in the world. Maybe
swap that, especially with a top lane Shen, then it does not give the same flexibility.
Ooh. There's a bit of durability there. And now Sion going to be locked in as the last pick now for Royal Never Give Up. So it's a bunch of meatballs plus Uzi. Urgot can be a threat, don't get me wrong. It looks like
support the AoE clear that can come out of the Sivir, and if they can continue this style of just forcing Uzi to play against a minion wave, but Xiaohu knows his fans doing that. He has ult.
Zeyzal and Coward coming across. They got to block this. The flash comes away. Shen joining as well. Xiaohu TPs, jumps forward. Here comes the rest of the team. Will this be first blood? Cloud9 looking to answer. The kill goes to Zeyzal. And now Ming, he's low on health. A trade kill as a zombie gets one picked up. The stun's going to land. 2 kills for Cloud9. A team fight win for NA.
And Xiaohu just overcommits.
And here's the head-up Horus down to the bottom lane. Out of that Acer Predator replay into a fight in the bottom lane. And they might knock down Ming. A great flash, but Syndra's on the way. Svenskeren gets the kill. They zone out the team. Uzi gonna make the run away, but now Jensen wants to chase in. Won't find that stun, but it is still bot lane map control for Cloud9.
Listen, that's what I was gonna mention. They reset onto the map earlier, however, now they're looking for the fight.
And Xiaohu gonna wait. They're gonna find the flash stun on towards Uzi. A lot of damage coming through. Will he die? The flash over the wall, and the taunt gets the kill. There's no damage that's left for RNG. They're pushed out of their own jungle.
And Cloud9 find the pick onto Uzi.
It's only a 1,000 gold lead, and you can still see how big the front line is, looking for another play.
Looking for the rest of them. The flash forward. Can they get Jensen now? A giant knockup. Fear Beyond Death will knock him down as Zeyzal grabs the kill. The wall on the wrong side, though. Karsa able to run backwards. A knockup for Xiaohu. The chase still on. No stun to be had. A great ward hop away for Karsa. C9 still 1-0 in that fight.
Composition. No great wave clear coming out of the Urgot mid. no ability to really start the fight without flashes available unless Ming is able to get into the backline. They're looking for it.
Looking for the play right now as the TV's coming in from behind. They get the pullback on the Ming. They might knock down Gragas 5v4, but the fear beyond death. He's going to come in as he's knocked down Svenskeren. A 4v4 team fight, and Let Me is going to look for a bit more to do as the pushback is there. They're going to find their second kill, a shutdown to Karsa. Uzi is chasing. Can he get the kill on Jensen? Not just yet, but Cloud9 are routed. They're running away, and no jungler is alive.
And this time,
No TP up for him, so a little bit harder to get the whole squad together. They might find Ming. Headbutt pulverize. They can burst him down, and he's gone instantly. A 5v4 on the map.
And they didn't use any ultimates for it, so just the minimum burn. They're sneaky now, approaches the turret. Potentially they still want to fight.
What is the play going to be? This is the best power play Cna's going to get for a while. 5v4 for still 20 seconds. The knockup. It's going to land in a 1. Fear beyond death. Jensen's got to get away. Another pulverize. Into the front line they go. Do they have the damage? As the squads are getting lower, the health bars are dropping down. A taunt finds Let Me. 5v3. Uzi's gone as well. The clip is empty. Shahu falls for a double kill. Cloud9 on the map.
and this was the moment they were waiting for. Cloud9 picked the best possible time to force a fight.
Their team respawns. There is no one to threaten them. This will be picked up. They're taking their time. They're making sure everyone's ready for this one. And that is Baron going down at 27-15.
I think that they're going to let it fall to the base, but the question is, can they even defend that?
When most of the team is chunked away, they can't easily join. Xiao, who's going to be knocked back as well. And the turret down about 1/3 HP. The inhibitor line is broken. RNG will cede this control, and the base starts to fall away in front of Cloud9.
And one of the hardest things about the Civic comp is that you're so short range. Instead, they break the base and they go.
At the pulverize on a Xiao, they chunk him down, and that is a tank gone. One of many on the team composition. Now on the bottom side. Licorice holding aggro for now. Zazel, pretty durable. The ult is on as well. Tries to buy some time, but Uzi, of course, is still there.
They're on the
ready to
Nexus
fire.
turrets.
On the Nexus turrets. 5 versus 4. Health bar's a bit low, and a quick recall for Licorice. Has the ult to rejoin. The push continues. Ming is low. The TP to rejoin. RNG must defend this 4v5. Uzi, when can he make the play? Karsa goes for the kick. They look for Svenskeren, and he pops the stopwatch. And it's a 5v3. They can get the kill, for the first kill comes through. Let Me to try to carry it. Can it happen? Onside the base's door. But Ming has fallen. Let Me keeps trying. They're done. Cloud9 knocked out RNG. It is gone. All the bot laners, as far as the farmers, are left up, and Xayah right away. Attila. And there's the Thresh as well. Who would have guessed it anything else? That dynamic duo has had...
He certainly does, and we'll see how the rest of the draft progresses. That Kindred ultimate can offer a lot of value. He may choose to go for a Lee Sin, but he's April Singe top lane for Cloud9.
And the Echo!
The
one that started it all!
Oh.
Jizuke, when he got his upset win over Genji back in week 1, it was the Echo. It's his 3rd game on the champion in summer, counting worlds. And it's now do or die up against C9, and he's got it locked in.
Get in the enemy face. Jack Troll now level 2.
Level 2 first for Jack, but keep in mind there's no flash available. It is going to be an early first blood. Zazel dropped the 200, one more axe hits him. And this is such a great start, and now Kikis inside the jungle is bullying Svenskeren, but Licorice is coming down. This could be a 3v1 against Kikis. He's still fighting. He's 2 hits away from the kill. A forced flash, and now it's Jensen forced away by Jizuke. This early game is so incredible for Vitality. Jizuke getting low, under 100 HP. Will it be the chase? A slow. Licorice wants in. The flash away. And he's trying. The bomb meets first blood. He's gonna go down. Time winds down. Jensen gets it.
And Kikis tries to battle ward, tries to get in Svenskeren's face. We're not done.
Ooh, that is a bad taunt. The flame means a lot of setup. Zazel dropped to 100. The flash. And Attila catches in for plus 137. What a game.
What is this game? Kills all across the board. Flashes used left, right, and...
Up the second time around, and Svenskeren sees that it's been aggroed, and he's like, I don't have control of much of anything here. 3 versus 2 as Zazel comes in. Jensen will join, but there's already an Echo. This is pretty good numbers for Vitality. Taunt's gonna land. This could be some good damage. The dodge though, it's sneaky. Finds the kill on Kikis. There's no smite left, and Attila can't do much of this. The smite comes through. Svenskeren gets it. Jizuke's around. Watch for the ultimate. He's not gonna go for this one here. Able to jump over the wall and stay safe. Svenskeren topside by Scuttle. They can infer his path from there, and Kikis is already on the way down. There's a ward, but it doesn't see him now. It does, and they're aware of what the dives could be. Jensen can TP, Licorice cannot, but Jizuke can join as well. There's the pillar, and there's a nice hook on the front line. This could be big damage. Zazel forced away. He might go down. The stopwatch buys a few seconds, but Jizuke's on the case, and he ults right back out. Another kill in the tower dive for Vitality, but there's a re-engage. C9 not going to get the fear, though. Kikis holds the front line. The bomb's not going to land for much. The flash forward. Licorice wants in. They're grounded, and go to your room. Vitality going to lose too. Nice pickups there as the revive comes in. C9 win that trade. And I get down as well. The Shen and the Xayah are walking down, maybe as a kill, hopefully as a trade. Now the ulti coming across, and it's going to be some long-term drifting as all the way down to the back of the base. And he's going to keep moving. Cabochard going to be hard to kill, and meanwhile, the base is under attack as the mid lane's being attacked. Here comes the teleports in. Into the front line they go. Atom's in. The stuns coming across. Who will be the first kill? Jack Troll will drop a Svenskeren as well. A giant stun. Will they catch Zazel? He'll be revived by Jensen. And we're in a 4v4 across the map. Jizuke jumping away, but he's burned most of his cooldowns. Can there be a chase? A great pillar for Kikis means no, as the solo kill finally came through for Licorice. A 2-for-1 trade for C9, and his mid lane turret stays alive. That adoration, a kill for him will be almost thousands now as mid is under fire. And C9 having a hard time defending. This could be a big stun, and he's going to go in finding one, but there will not yet be a kill towards Zazel. Ult is down, and the re-engage. They can't quite get him, but he's still on the run. The health bar is low. One more hit would do him in, but no one could get in range. Here comes Licorice, and isn't it taste that Vitality want? The team fight is on. Underneath the ruins of a turret, Licorice staying alive, popping a stopwatch, but he was already ulted. He gets pulled back in and just barely revives. This will be a kill as the one of the Trundle goes down at 5v4, and as Vitality routed away.
And every time Vitality...
Yes, potentially Jensen can land the ult and revive a target, but Sneaky has not bought any MR, but we're already on Lich Plane, plus even more. Now Jensen's in danger, has to flash away the hook. Not quite gonna land. What's the re-engage look like, though? A giant stun in the front line. Cloud9 got there first, and it's time for Cabochard to run. But first, the turnaround. A big play for Jizuke. Does he get the assassination? Sneaky's running, but he's staying alive and finally shut down. Without the carry, that's huge. Jizuke got two. They've got control.
And the Italian Stallion does it once again. He dives onto the back line. He takes out the bot lane of C9. Now Vitality posturing around the Baron. Extremely risky decision as Cloud9 still very healthy.
No ult yet for Jensen, but it's coming up quickly. And Vitality are hurt. It aggro's Baron. They're going to be pushed off the group to go for the play. They're going to try with Licorice. The pillar's in the way. Cabo has flash. He's going to get pulled back over the wall first. And will they get this kill? It's going to be close. The health bar running down. And he will actually drop C9. Manage to tie up the team fight. And with the top laner dead for a very long time, it's actually power play C9.
2 for 2 overall in the kills. Jizuke, yes, he does get a lot of influx of gold, but now Svenskeren, I believe he's hiding in that brush. I don't know if he wants to take this.
They're looking for the fear. Jizuke does not have the ultimate. He does not have a way out, and he's shut down.
And now both solo laners are dead. You can see teleport coming in right now. Cloud9 want to keep rolling with this one.
It's kills or it's Baron. The pillar means kills aren't very likely. The hook to buy a few more seconds. Yes, Kikis can go for the smite, but the flash is down. If they were tracking, they know it. This is a 5v3 for 8 seconds. Teleport available for Cabochard, and the ward over the wall can get in the pit. We'll see if they're going to try, though. Licorice tries to build some space, and they're still wearing it down. Kikis, can he get in smite range? The flash in. He looks for Attila, and he's completely gone. A rampage for Jensen, and they camp the TP. They cannot join this fight, Vitality, as Kikis heals up on the Licorice side.
And Cloud9, if they take out Kikis, there is no potential steal. Jack Troll, I don't think he's going to be enough. C9 looking to secure the Baron.
He's slowed from too far away. They're going to get the kill. They're going to get the Baron. Cloud9 might just punch their ticket to quarterfinals.
What a beautiful series of play from Cloud9. The flawless turn, the execution once again on point. And now with 3 members still dead, they can continue their push.
And you're even hearing "Let's go Cloud9" from the Korean fans and those who shipped over from the States and Canada and everywhere else who appreciated C9 here as they make their push forward. 15 seconds on 2 of the respawns. This seems to be at least an hip. And the pushback on Cabochard into the taunt. They could kill off Sion, but he's tanky, and Attila is here, and they've got to respect Draven. So C9 will buck off with just the turret. And now Jizuke, can he make the huge play? We've seen big comebacks here before. He shuts down one. Watch out for the ult. Now can C9 knock him down. Here comes Sion, and he finds the knockup. What's the fight gonna be? A revive on Jensen. Attila is on the hunt, and they're gonna look for more. A stun, a shutdown. He cashes in. Catastrophe for the North American squad as Sneaky will try to empowered recall. The pillar, it caught him, and Sneaky has no way out. He is certain to die as they're gonna try to make sure Draven can cash in, and Attila's even richer.
Sitting at a 5-1-3 scoreline, he has 3,000 more gold than Cabochard. In these team fights, even if you do kill him, he's just going to get revived. If Vitality want to stand a chance in these fights, they have to divide and conquer.
They're pressing the buttons, looking for the backline access, the flash away. Can they catch Attila? It's likely he's falling, and they got the most important kill of the fight. It's up to Jizuke now against the world. Looks for Sneaky, trying to chase him down, has to ult back. It's now a 5v3. Can Cloud9 make it the top 8?
The bottom lane of Vitality is dead. That win condition of the Draven now shut down, and they're gonna look to push into the base.
Baron's timed out, but the chase is in. He's looking for a little bit of honey now. Beekeeper, Singe, and the rest of the squad looking to knock them down. One turret already out. Svenskaren's got a GA. He's about to lose that. The stun is there. Cabochard gets the shield. 5v3. The push continues. The taunt. The attempted kill. They're going to shut down Vitality. And Cloud9 pass the group of death and qualify for the quarterfinals. Than to knock out or help knock out.
How important, let me in, Xiaohu.
Everyone watching here and us as well, as we'll wait to see what RNG's third pick will be, and it is going to be more. Only Xayah and Kai'Sa off the table, and Ruler wants to aggress.
Sandra, they've just said this is an out-and-out team fighting.
Laning even more!
What the heck?
Yes, this is a laning phase composition. Nami is, I think, the absolute queen of the bot lane at support. If you want to crush Uzi pre-level 5, Lucian Nami is the lane.
To the tournament would already be an upset, and we could see them just bump heads.
It's already spicy, but 3 are coming down. Ming kind of senses this. He's going to be taunted. A bubble's going to land, but there's an answer. The axe can keep coming out for MLXG. They've already rendered once. Ignite is on. Kube is shut down for first blood. And you've got Crown in the wings waiting for a bit more, but spotted now by Xiaohu. Finds a stun and walks away, but RNG start the game 500 gold in the lead.
MLXG, and if you meet this duo, that kill threat is huge.
There's the root, there's the stun, and MLXG is here. Can they knock down Crown? The flash forward, he tries to outplay, and he might get the trade kill. He will, a 1-for-1, but the assist goes over to Xiaohu. Well, they can close this game out. Might be able to say they might be happy with some of the game losses that they have taken and first hold on in the bottom lane. The Cullen getting some decent damage, but they'll stay alive. But RNG still have the control to get first place. The flash play. We're going to try one more time as the bubble comes across. And now looking for the re-engage. 3v3. Now Shen joins as well. And watch out as Ming's got to walk backwards. Now on Kube. Slowed, force the top backwards. Weaver's wall comes down to buy some space. A big ton for Xiaohu. And they'll pick down Ruler. Look for another kill as Crown tries to reinforce. But Core JJ will be shut down first. 3 versus 4 in the re-engage. And a nice lantern brings them to safety. MLXG will keep running. And now Uzi wants to come back in. Will not be stunned. The hook will not land. But they might knock down Haru. He's flashless. He has no roads out. 5-1 RNG. And faster. That might actually help RNG's run towards the end, despite the couple of losses they did suffer. Gen.G having a very rough group stage, and RNG looking to get a little bit more to this one. Big damage on Letney, might have to pop the ult and does, but that could be only the revive forced out. Health bar low. Now Crown battling Xiaohu in the re-engage in as Haru wants to get himself onto the scoreboard, but Letney flashes away and stays alive. But MLXG answers on a Crown to the bot side, and it's now 6 kills for RNG.
And Gen.G used the wall
Hold
to try.
that thought.
Ooh, well, that's the root. He's got the flash. No, he doesn't. He's going to try to run away. He'll knock back Haru. The red buff helps. The jungle itself is alive, and now it's MLXG running away, a 1-for-1 in that. Top lane very hard and has been, I think, incredible throughout almost the entirety of Worlds here. A lot of great performances from him. RNG as a team are great, but now Uzi getting chunked a bit low. The Flake could answer back. Ignite is on a Ruler, and they're going to pull him right back in. Look for the stun. Not going to find it yet. Suddenly Haru is here, and maybe Gen.G can answer back a little bit, but look out. because Xiaohu is here. The no-look pass to himself as he now goes for Haru. Looking for the ulti, the stun is in. Here comes MLXG, and Haru is certainly gonna die. And now Crown bringing in Shen with Kuve. They're gonna find a single. Will they get the double? MXG is running a ton. Look at that flash, that was beautiful. And Kuve tries to get a little bit more.
Ends up being a fight in favor of Gen.G this time round. Two people end up going down. They gained a bit of priority, but what am I talking about? Let me still in the top lane. He's still pushing. An inhibitor is now exposed.
And this is the way I like to play top lane. You don't have any responsibilities. Farm up, take turrets, just make sure you're a nuisance. The rest of the RNG lineup is doing such a good job.
Oh, here's MLXG again.
We're gonna keep fighting. 13 kills so far. Make it a 14 as MLXG finds yet another 6-1-3. You're right, it is not just the Uzi show. For most of Worlds, it really hasn't been. It does seem like a full team coming together. RNG, the fate's in their control. They can still take first seed and have themselves in the easier quarterfinals. Looking for another play, the Protobelt forward, and they found that first stun. Into the hook, into an unstoppable Olaf, and Crown will just be able to run away. But wait, Uzi brings in the reinforcements, and they're going for everything. What a teleport! 4 kills!
And just as I say he's not doing all that much, he reminds you why he is the best player in the world. Uzi continues the chase, and RNG crushed Gen.G.
And it has before. You think back to their LPL final, Game 3 against Invictus. They were in heavy control there, and Invictus brought it to all 5 games with a huge comeback. Gen.G themselves back as Samsung Galaxy did it to SKT back in 2016, but this is a very long bridge to cross.
And they have to win the team fight, because if Kalista can just stack spears up like this, you can't outsmite it. So they have to be able to enter the pit. They have to be able to go.
And here's the play on the 2. CoreJJ puts the tidal wave down, and now the engage in a Crown. He's got a Shen ult, but he's going to be dropped, and it's 5v4 in the map. And Let Me again jumps over the wall. He's looking for more. A double kill for MLXG in his debut game of Worlds. And Ruler is about to have his reign cut short. Let Me needs a W. One more shot will get the kill. And there's the stab. And CoreJJ, it's a Portal combat as Ming ensures that will not be a recall. They're ready to push the base.
RNG have 4 members topside. 3 members of Gen.G are dead. RNG could be looking to end the game right now.
And I don't think Kuve can do it. 4v1. The turrets are falling. Royal never give up. The MSI champions are punching their ticket to the quarterfinals. They will slaughter Gen.G. It's a 23-minute win. And as the respawns come in, Gen.G will try their hardest to get the kills. And they're wearing the health bars down, but theirs dropped first. RNG's into the top 8.
A dominant performance from RNG.
Side has been stepping up.
Now, of course, Nocturne is a very big MLXG champion. He even brought it out back at MSI when Rakan later on. Does that get stolen away by RNG? Lots of questions to answer in this draft as time ticks down. And no, they will look for Thresh
in the support position.
And of course, they get the chance to grab Aatrox. So is the Hecarim snap call?
Is it? Really have that many ways to start up fights. I like the synergy between a Zilean and a Xin Zhao, and I think it does. Who's mainly doing it for lane strength. It doesn't really complement the 1-3-1, but it will allow Royal Never Give Up to have that priority in mid, in top, and potentially down towards the bot side as well. Lantern from Zeyzal.
Flash is available.
Oh, that hook could have been the signal to go in, but not going to find it here. A play backwards is still there. And Ming got a 200 HP, going to have to kite away.
Yeah, and that's such a strange play, because you feel like Ming went low already. If you do flash forward, if you commit to that play,
and they're going in for Ming. Ignite is on. They've got the chase. His flash is down. Sven, he should get the knockup, and first blood goes to Cloud9.
That from the Cloud9 mid jungle duo. Now we get back to bot lane. Sneaky.
Oh, Sneaky burned down to under 100 health. A nice culling. And here comes MLXG. He's found the ult, the lasso, the pullback. Sneaky stays alive, but Zeyzal's now alone under the turret. Will there be a dive? Jensen and Svenskeren come in to keep him alive. This poor Thresh, hoping there is no dive to be had. MLXG might be found out, and how can he save himself as Sneaky's gonna find a stun from his friend, and that'll be a kill coming through to Jensen. 2-0 Cloud9. RNG because they've been winning top lane by 20 CS, mid lane by 8, and they're 2 camps up in the jungle as well. Not to mention Uzi and Svenskeren. Drop low, he will take the ult, and now he's got to re-engage, but will they wait it out? They might get the first kill, as Svenskeren's going to flash away, and that's the wrong timing, a trade kill on the junglers.
And Svenskeren thought that...
To go forward yet, MLXG just waiting in the wings, waiting in that brush. They don't know he's there. Xiaohu might look for another stun. He's got it up pretty soon. Here's the ult in. Does Nocturne pull the trigger? And yes, he does. Goes in, knocked back in. And now that's going to be Jensen forced to run away. That's going to be the quick resurrection. But look at Svenskeren's health bar fall down. A trade of kills. Xiaohu ultless, but so is Jensen. The jungler's going down. Mid laner's getting the kill. Same as last time.
So that pressure just gets them the maximum.
And you also have to wonder why C9 chose not to swap to the top side of the map. That bot tower is likely going down. Svenskeren now
has to get ulted and does. That's a trade of R buttons, but still they picked up the Herald. And now here is the Nocturne ultimate going in for the Sinja. Ults him right back out. He's trying to run away, then re-engage, but here comes Ming, and that's going to be a charm into a knockup. The Lantern is going to pull him just to safety, and it's yet again a trade of junglers. Ignite, not going to get that kill. Now here comes Licorice, but he is surrounded. It's 1 versus 3. Snap cast the ultimate. In come the bombs. A big stun, the flash. The kill on a Jensen. A Flay to buy some time. Can the kills come through to C9? That lasso is huge. They get themselves one back, and the pull. Zeyzal can do no wrong. What a close fight.
How is that? RNG, they're feeling pretty confident right now. Again, the gold is dead even though the kills is 7-4 in C9's favor. Now the flash to Xiaohu.
Xiaohu's flash blitz, they're gonna try. Oh, back goes the backline, but they get the first kill. Now into the 4v4, and it's fleeing. It's C9 trying to run away, but MLXG is low. Svenskeren knocked up. What a pop-up by Ming, a 1-for-1.
But Zeyzal is playing these team fights so well. Hooks onto great targets. They will drop the Runeterra, see if they can get some pressure on mid lane turret.
And it should have been RNG's option to go towards the Drake. They should have had priority, but Xiaohu, he overstays the game, but having control over that objective means it's easier to force picks. Try and look for opportunities elsewhere on the map. Speaking of picks,
he's been found out. Ignite is on. Can he get away from this, though? The cooling comes in. Now a Lantern, and that is a great kill. MLXG puts it all the way through. This could be a big chase. Will they knock down the Nocturne? The shields keep coming in, and he's staying alive. Finally, the shutdown, and now they're reviving the jungler, but they're still missing the Xayah, and Uzi can start firing for everyone. Ming getting low, but no kills just yet. Svenskeren on the run. Not going to get killed just yet. One more shot. Finally, Let Me does him in, and the chase is still continuing. Looking for another. Licorice starting to get shot, goes for a tackle, tries to get the kill. Can he get Xiaohu? He's trying, but he can't do the damage. They push him back, and they will knock down Licorice. Now it's Let Me's turn. No ulti, but the bomb is on. Getting lower, staying just alive. RNG win that fight.
It's generating pressure in the mid lane. It's Jensen right now with 3 kills, a 30 CS advantage, and is controlling the middle portion of the map, now allowing for picks like this to come through.
Waiting in this brush, waiting for someone to walk through is Cloud9. They're not going to get it here. Now Sneaky could be running into some champions. Walks into a ward. Noza got placed down. Noza has to be Ming's ward. Now they go over the wall. Here comes the dive. Sneaky gets Lantern right back out, and they've pulled an MLXG. He's got a flash away. He's slowed. The flash forward, a stopwatch to buy time, but he's certainly going to fall. Cloud9 with a huge play. Make that one happen, and they might chase forward. Svenskeren's got the haste. He's going to look for the knockup, but Let Me kites away.
Here comes Licorice. He's in on the flank.
But he's been found out, and Xiaohu going to be ejected from this one. A 5v3 possible dive. Licorice comes forward, looks for Uzi, forcing the flash. They've got time to hit the turret. And when is the re-engage happening? Because there's still big health bars. Svenskeren getting low, knocked up, but he can revive. And instead, the target is switched. Jensen goes down. Let Me holds the front line, looking for more. Rooted. Will they wait it out? Can they find the kill? But first, Uzi gets the second. RNG win that fight.
Great initial counter attack came out of Cloud9.
Huge play right now. 26 minutes in. Licorice knows it's happening, but they could rush this down. C9 might not have the damage. Sneaky is ultless. Here's the TP in. This could be the fight that turns it all around. A hook onto the frontliner. Let Me's going to be jumped on. Here comes the fight. They're going to try to rush down Baron, but Let Me's gone. The smite comes through. Oh, it gets picked up by Uzi, doing the most carrying that he can. He gets over the wall, but he's been bombed, and RNG are losing every single member. It's Xiaohu against the world, wearing the buff. Jensen finds a bomb. He's going to look for more, but he's been pushed away. And RNG survived with one.
The game before, but now we see another fight in mid.
A huge stun, and Uzi's power spiked up. They're looking to knock down Licorice, and they cannot revive him. What a time to come alive for RNG. Wave clear for Zilean. They're going to keep the turret for now, but that was a huge pick. And keep playing for Fog of War. And another ward comes down for MLXG. They are starting up Baron. Cloud9 looking to rush this one down.
melting
MLXG, he knows, but he has no ult target. And now he does yet again as they walk in a vision. This could be the fight that determines it all. They find the knockup. They're going to knock down Let Me. He doesn't get to ult. The Aatrox is dead.
And now it comes down to the steal. Can MLXG do it?
And can C9 zone him out? Cullen comes across. Zazel's down to 1,000. Watch out for Xiaohu. There are carries. No ult's going to land for Licorice. 4K on the Baron. Let's jump forward. Looking for the kill into Uzi. But he's going to survive. He's going to walk away in the same place as so many years ago. And under the back line goes MLXG. Ming is down. They trade for only Thresh. And the revives come through. Huge damage out of Xiaohu on the side. But Uzi is down. Uzi is down. And it's 3v1 on the map.
And Cloud9 win the team fight on.
And ultimately, the Licorice ult means nothing. They're still waiting around Baron.
In they
the
go.
flash forward, looking for the kill. The culling is on. Zazel's gone. Time for the re-engage. 5v4. RNG on the chase. Into the back line goes MLXG. And it's Sneaky just staying alive. But the kills come through. They've already got 3. A single trade. And Svenskeren falls. A triple for Uzi. What a carry.
And RNG says, you have the comp. We are the best team in the world. They take the team fight and they will push down mid lane.
RNG demonstrate once again why they are so good at these late game team fights.
Look how much time they have. Minions be damned. There's 30 seconds on the respawn timers. They should not need any more to close this game out. They fought tooth and nail. Royal are battered and bruised, but they will come out of the group of death as the first seed. They will shatter Cloud9's base. They will await their quarterfinal opponents, and it is up to Zazel to defend against the army, and it will not happen. RNG will make it true, and they will take the seed.